Hi there, I'm Andy Hillier, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to play Ezio's Family from Assassin's Creed 2, I believe. Just before I teach you it though, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, if you could give me the thumbs up, the like, and share the video, and leave me some comments in the comment section as well. Okay, so let's get down to it. I've already done a cover video of it, which has got me playing through the whole thing. Today I'm just going to teach you how I played it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. One of the lines is repeated. The first line sounds like this. So for that, we're going to start off on B3, but I'm doing a pinch style harmonic. So I'm using my index finger on the 15th fret, just touching the fret, like the string over the fret wire, but not pushing it down, just gently touching it. And then I'm using my thumb to pluck the string. If you struggle to do that, you could just play the 3 normally. 1, 3, 1. So you can play the notes normally. So I've got B3, then E1, tapping at the 13th. Then E3 tapping at the 15th, and then E5 tapping at the 17th. So that's the first bar. But again, if you struggle with that, you could just play the notes. That'll sound nice as well. The next bar's the same, but after the E3 it goes back to the E1. So you go B3, E1, E3, back to E1. The first 2 bars. Into bar 3, we're playing the open D string. Then we've got E5 and B6 at the same time. I'm using my first and second fingers on that. And then I'm going to go down to E3 with my first finger and B5 with my third finger. And it jumps back to the 5 and 6. So bar 3, bar 4 is the same, so is bar 5, bar 6 starts the same, but then it goes down to E1 and B3 at the same time. So let's try the whole of the first line. Here it comes. On to the second line. We're going to start with the open D, and at the same time we're going to play the B3, and then we're going to play E1 and B3 at the same time, up to E3 and B5 at the same time, and E5 and B6 at the same time. So bar 7, which is the first bar of that line, goes. Bar 8, we're going to play A3 with the second finger, third finger on B3 at the same time, then play E1, E3, E1. So bar 8 goes. Bar 9, I'm using my first finger barred. You don't have to, you could just play it on its own. So we're playing A1 and B3 at the same time. Then the reason why I'm barring it is so I can hit the E1 and the B3 at the same time without taking this note off, the A1. So you got, so then E3, moving the little finger down, and up to E5. So you got, you could put the B string on the B3 on the second hit as well if you want. So. And bar 10, open A string and B3 at the same time. Then E1 and B3 at the same time. And then we're going to do E3 nearest to your face, E3 nearest to the floor, and B3 at the same time. take that same shape down to fret 1, then open E, and that line's going to repeat. So this is the only line that we're going to play twice. So bar 10 goes. So let's try the whole line, slowly it goes. And then you play that line again. On to the next line, sounds like this. So for that, we're playing open D string and B3. So it's actually the same as the first bar of the previous line. Then play E1 and B3, E3 and B5, E5 and B6. Next bar, bar 12, playing A3 and B3 at the same time. Then play E1 and B3, E3, back to E1. So the first two bars of that line. Next bar's the same as what was the previous line was as well. Then this fourth bar of the line, bar 14 is where it changes. We're playing the A string and E10, then E12, and then I've gone to, I wanted to hit a lower note but I can't reach all the way down and play a G here. So what I've done is I've played the G, the nearest place I can play it. So A10 and E13 at the same time. Then I go up to E15 and E13. So E15 nearest the floor, E13 nearest your face, and then to fret 12. So that bar 14 goes. So the whole line. Into the next line, we're playing E17 all the way up there, and an open D at the same time. Then E5, E10, E5. So that bar. Into the next bar, 16, fret 8. I'm using my little finger, and then playing E5, E6, E5. Then going to E6 on bar 17, nearest to your face. Then E5, E3, E5, E3. And then bar 18, open A string, E5, low E3, E1, low E1 and E3 at the same time. Then both the E's open. So that bar 18 goes. So let's try the whole line. Next line, last line, we've got the open D string, then E5, E6, E5, then E8 nearest your face, and then B10, E10, back to B10. So the first two bars of that line go. And then we've gone to E6, nearest to your face, then E6 nearest to the floor. Then I need to get fret 13, I can't quite reach it. So what I did is I just tapped it like this. So just hitting the finger down, and then pull off to the fret 10 where I can reach with my little finger, so it goes. And then open A string, then E10, E3 and E5 at the same time, E1 and E3 at the same time, then open E. So the last line goes. And that's the whole thing. So let's try and put it all together. Here it comes. Read theme. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, if you could let me know by subscribing to my channel, giving me a like, sharing the video, leave me some comments including where you're from in the world, if you've enjoyed it, and if it's too easy, too hard, and the big one, just keep those requests coming in. I love to hear what you want me to do videos on, gives me ideas, so keep the requests coming in. There's also some t-shirts. Purchasing them can help support the channel. I'd really appreciate that. Thanks for watching this. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.